Hi, I'm Celeste and welcome to Find Your Purple. Well, if you've watched me at all, you know that I'm new to reading the Bible. And I started in January and read it from front to back. Didn't understand a lot of it, had a lot of reactions to it, I guess you say, that I'll talk about maybe in a later video. But then when I started it again, Kristin from Living Able said, why don't I try reading it chronologically? And I assumed it was in chronological orders, as most books are, you know, the beginning, the middle, and the end. Well, that's not how the Bible's set up. So this time, reading it in chronological order, there's some things that really make more sense for me. First Kings and First Chronicles and Second Kings, Second Chronicles, there's a lot of repeat in there. And by reading them back to back, the same story, I'm getting more out of the story, but then I'm also following it better. Psalms especially made much more sense to me reading it in the chronological order, because when I read Psalms from front to back, 1 minute it's upbeat and positive and wants to dance and celebrate and be joyful, and then another minute the person writing it, which we assumed to be David in a lot of cases, was depressed or in fear or hiding from people and wishing evil on his enemies, that kind of thing. When you read it in chronological order, it made sense. The ones where he was talking about his enemies or that people were coming after him when he didn't do them wrong, which was, he was referring to Saul, those psalms were written after these stories of Saul going into the hills and trying to kill David. Then when things are going well for David in some of the stories, the psalms that you read at that point are joyful and worshiping God and that kind of thing. And then when David falls from grace with his experience with adultery and Bathsheba and then murdering Bathsheba's husband, he goes into the remorse psalms again. So it just made the psalms make more sense to me, I guess. So if anyone out there has been reading the Bible and you haven't tried it in chronological order, just Google chronological order of the Bible and you'll get the order, and then you can go through it that way. I'm still in the Old Testament. I'm in the Second Chronicles pretty much. I think I'm hitting Jonah tomorrow. So I don't know what other surprises I'll find with it, but again, it's been making things flow better for me this round. Now, I'm still on the high level reading, what they're calling raking the Bible, as opposed to digging deep in it. But you need to understand the lay of the land before you want to go deep and start digging into a particular book. So I just thought I would share it with you. Again, thanks to Kristin for recommending it to me. And I do think it's been a benefit to me in this second reading. That's it for today. As always, grab your cup of tea, sit back, and let's start sharing. Until next time, bye-bye.